fans, get ready to kick off Blue and White Week with Athletics Giving Tuesday.
As loyal supporters of Jackson State Athletics, Giving Tuesday is your time to win with us.
You can donate $40 a month to our JSU by 40 campaign, which directly supports the Division of Athletics and our student athletes.
And $20 a month to our Building Champions Fund, which helps elevate our facilities and overall well-being of our student athletes, coaches, and administrators.
On April 1st, we need 50,000 Jackson State Athletic supporters to join the movement and help us climb to the highest heights in college athletics.
We need your support, Tiger Nation. So join the team behind the team and become a monthly donor to our JSU by 40 campaign and the Building Champions Fund today.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
AD has approved KC-1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And I want to thank you all, Ken, TD, D-Core, C,
T-Dub.
Yeah, T-Dub, everyone that created and helped create it. I know I'm missing some names, putting this together.
Happy Hump Day. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Come on in and click the like button and the share button as you come in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It is Hump Day. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm watching these chat notes, man. The fellas are doing a lot of talking in the Tiger Talk chat, man. Well, come on in, man. Hopefully everybody had a good day. Hope everybody had a good day, man. It is Blue and White Week. It's our last official live show of the week. May drop a little something for you on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, what's up, Brother Cubit? What up, Greg the Great? Brother Poe, how you doing, man? JTV, what up, Shoes? Jacktown. I was just talking about that, man. Mom is doing better. Mom is doing. Thank you for asking, Natasha. I appreciate that. Mom's is doing better. She's at home. And Brother JTVs, man, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, bringing you the fire band content and other clips over at JTV, man. I've watched my bro, you know, build his channel and his platform, and he's making waves in this YouTube space. Appreciate the support for the channel, my brother. Yeah, Brother Fuller, how you doing? Yeah, today we're right in the middle of Blue and White Week. Yesterday was the official JSU Day of Giving. Today was the golf tournament. Very successful event. Today got a chance to, you know, for those who had a chance to get out there to the golf tournament, you saw that it was definitely an awesome event, man. AD Robinson and the athletic administration does a fantastic job playing over at Lake Caroline, and you know, so Brother Trent, how you doing, man? But tonight, man, we're going to talk about we're going to finish our conversation in regarding the football team, and then kind of the expectations for Saturday. We are hoping that the rain holds off. It's supposed to rain on Saturday, but you know the weather is crazy, man. Prayers up for everybody over in the Arkansas area, man. Saw big old twisters, big tornadoes in the I think Tennessee, Arkansas area, man. Just the winds are a little shaky. It's gusty in Jackson. It's gusty in Cali. It's gusty in Texas. It's gusty everywhere. No matter how gusty it is, just don't be musty. I don't know. It just popped up in my head. But no, man. We're gonna delve into a little bit of kind of what to expect, what we expect to see. Some And then where do we go from here? You know, from the football, you know, what is Coach Taylor and his and staff? Where do they go from here? You know, I know the portal opens back up. It is April the 2nd. And the portal does open tomorrow, not tomorrow, but it opens the last 10 days of April for football. So are you going to see are you going to see some names that you expected to stay? Are you going to see some names that, you know, is it going to be some, we don't know. We're going to see what happens, man. April 21st, we will see. So we're going to get all into it, man, but click the like button, share button, subscribe button as we get ready to rock and roll with it. I'll touch on some preliminaries, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to open the link up tonight, so if you guys want to come up, give your thoughts, feel free to. Looks like, yeah, Gremlin's basketball coach is heading over to A&M. A lot of movement around there. Hey, Alex, how you doing, bro? How you doing, man? I see your son just crossed over. Shout out to Sebastian and all the new brothers that have joined the Divine Nine Greek Life. Saw some football players. My brother Richard Mays, my brother Kazarius Bowie. You know what I'm saying? Who else I saw out there, man? You know, Corey Hargan. I saw him out there. You know, these guys. They Sebastian. We saw some. Hey, Ray. What's up, Ray? What's up, baby? How you doing, man? I'll hit you up soon, man. Checking in, man. It's good to see you, brother. TD, lights out, man. So he just texted me, lights are out. So probably won't join tonight, and it's okay. Man, that's tough, man. The weather, I told you, man, the weather is a little shaky, man. So I see you, Doug. Hey, man, when I dropped that link, man, we was talking, man. You might have to pull up tonight, big dog. If you got a good signal now, don't be getting on here, man, and breaker. No, we need that. Yep, Chris, head J5. That's right, Chris. Yeah, man. I see a lot of brothers that had the dreads, cut their hair off, man. I'm seeing jokers had to cut their eyebrows off and everything. But that Greek life is crucial. It's a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know, but shout out to all those who you know, all the Greeks out there, man. And the wind gusts have knocked out power of several homes in Mississippi. My goodness. Doing great. Blessings, my son and Fred. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know you was a happy. I saw you, man. I know you was a happy camper over there, man. So that's a special moment, man. Congratulations to all of the new bro. Congratulations to brother Kazarius Bowie, as well as Corey Hargan. Can't forget, bro. You saw it. If you guys have watched the Jackson State video that Austin and the Under Armour team dropped or released just the other, well, they released it today. You know, they was in the weight room, you know, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, man. Said he almost called that work. Our power was out earlier due to wind. Yeah, man. So I just want y'all to know something. Like, this is a norm for like Cali, man. These windstorms are for real, man. I'm telling you, I shared the stories. And when your brother lose your garbage can, hey, man, you wake up, your garbage can gone. Nobody stole it. The wind just came and grabbed it and just threw it. And wherever it landed, you know. So, so you know what I mean. But let's move into it. Our foundation, Friends of KC-1400. If you'd like to donate to the foundation, do a lot. This is our parent company where that houses our collective. Keep in mind, KC-1400 Collective is merely just a division of Friends of KC-1400 Inc. It is our NIL division. We do a lot with our foundation. You can go to Givelify. You can write a check. However you would like to support, that would be great. We always keep it at the bottom of the screen. Go to Givelify, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. Make a donation. We also going to looking at Zephy, possibly creating an account over there as well. But shout out to ShotRx, our channel supporters, all those who have supported this platform financially to keep us rocking and rolling and moving and going faster. We want to shout out Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg, Auto Masters, Jackson, brother Timothy Poe and Terrence Miles, Cannon Motors of Jackson, Cannon Nissan. Shout out to brother Will. Keep me rolling, keep me, keep me whipped up. You know what I'm saying? and I'm rolling in that 2023 Nissan Pathfinder this week. So if you're in the market for a vehicle, man, go see my brother Will. Go over to Will, Cannon Nissan of Jackson. You need a Toyota, you need a Honda. We roll over to Vicksburg, a little 35-minute ride. It ain't gonna take nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump, man. You put 3-4 songs on, you're there. You know, you can go get you a whip and we'll get you taken care of. Or you can go to Auto Masters. They can look all over the country, find whatever you're looking for. We got everything you need. And if you're planning a special event, feel free to definitely. Let's get with Impact Tickets. Go to www.impacttickets. Tell them you want them to host your event, and tell Mr. Covington that KC-1400 sent you. They're gonna take care of you. All right, road to 8,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We over 7,500. We over halfway there. Keep sharing the content. Keep sharing the channel. If you know anyone that loves Jackson State but don't know about KC-1400 Media, send them a link, man. Share the link. Share the link. Share the link. All right. Got a couple of signups today at the Golf Classic. We got to keep the momentum rolling. We got to keep it going, man. We got to have a really big push. There's going to be some coaching announcements being made pretty soon, and not necessarily for JSU, but just you see what's happening around the conference. You got a couple of programs that's going to be making some announcements pretty soon in the basketball department. You know, as you said, look, Alabama A&M is snatched up Grambling coach. So, you know, Grambling is going to be in the market for a new head coach. Alcorn is going to be announcing a new head coach pretty soon. So a lot's going to be going on. A lot of coaches are going to be trying to get their programs up to speed. Had a conversation again with Coach Margaret Richards today about, you know, some recruiting strategy, you know, fundraising, you know, NILs, all that good stuff. Talked to Coach Mark Thorne today. He did a really great job of talking to some of his contacts about getting them to sign up. We need the signups. So if you know anyone that wants to support Jackson State athletics from a student athlete empowerment standpoint, where we are going to be able to sign them to NIL deals, and had a conversation with another coach today of looking at potentially adding more athletes in August, you know, for football. So it's like, yeah, it all sounds good, but in order for us to do that, we need your support. So we do a little bit at a time. It's a big push for athletics this week, but we need it, man. I was talking to someone today from Tiger Fund, and I'm telling you, the big boys play a different game than what we play. Starting in August, this coming fall, they're going to start revenue sharing. It's going to be a different world that we're going to be a part of, but we want to stay ahead of the game from an HBCU standpoint. We want to be out in front of everyone. We want to lead the pack, and we want our athletic programs to be top tier in all aspects. And the way that we do that is through this collective. You see, we play the video every time. We had A.D. Robinson on here. He's endorsed what we're doing and support what we're doing, a great supporter, giving us the green light to assist in any way possible. We got a big NIL summit coming up next week on Tuesday, April the 8th. I do plan on being in attendance for that. And I'll just say this, I plan on bringing back a lot of information. Hopefully I can extract as much info as possible to be able to come and answer any questions and just stay in the loop on what's the trajectory. Listen, anybody can get on YouTube and talk. Anybody can, you know, talk about this, talk about that. We do more than just talk sports on here. We really get active into our community, which our community is Jackson State student athletes and Jackson State just community within itself. And we look to take our efforts and grow within that space so we can be great. And we do that by group economics. We come together. If everyone does a little bit, no one has to do a lot. That's a shout out to someone that shared a great quote for me. So they know who they are from their father. So I like that. I ever since I heard it, I use it every time. So they know who I'm talking about. But nevertheless, the link is in the chat. We had a really good day on Monday. We got about 2-3 signups on Monday. So if you're in the chat, if you can, click that link, man, and sign up. We need it. We need your support. And listen, it's not going away. This is April. And I'm telling you guys right now, we had a lot of momentum. We are at a position right now where we really need the same kind of momentum that we had in January. We got to get the ball back rolling on signups, and we're going to do our part. looking at possibly talking to. I saw a Grove Collective wind up connecting with a bourbon. Folk like to drink a little liquor, so you know what I'm saying. Lights back on, huh, bro? Everyone, hey man,
yeah, man.
You can turn your volume off now. You in the show now. I can hear myself talking.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know I had hit enter. I'm glad I wasn't peeking in my nose in there.
No, I brought you up when I saw you popped on in the background.
Oh, okay.
That was me. But no, let's make it happen, man. Family, we can do more. We haven't even eclipsed 400 signups. Imagine what we can do. We get to 500, 600, 700. That's not a lot of people. We got 237 people watching. We got over 7,500 people subscribed to the channel. Imagine if one of our alums, TD, today, I showed him the website. And man, he was like, man, this is cool. I like this, man. He was like, man, he said, wait a minute. So I could just sign up and I could do $21 a month up until I pay the whole $250. I was like, yeah. Or you can just pay the $250, or you can pay $5,000, whatever your budget. You know what he said, TD?
What did he say?
He said, man, if every alum did this, bro.
Yeah.
Then he kind of looked at me like a light bulb went off. And I said, I did this right here. I said, exactly. He was like, damn, if everybody just did this right here, bro, we'd be. I said, yeah, that now you see what we're talking about. We want to encourage everyone to get rocking and rolling. That go for parents, that go for supporters, that go for aunties, uncles, cousins, neighbors, everybody. You know, click the link, KC-1400 Collective, go get signed up. We need the support. We're trying to sign 100 athletes this year. We had 30. So just imagine. Come on, man. They talking about us over there in these other HBCU streets. They talking about a TD. Everybody like, y'all got that collective. Nah, we got Jackson State fans. We got momentum, and we don't want to lose that momentum. So, all right. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing well. I'm trying to cool down a little. You know, it had started to get a little hot after getting out the shower. What's up, Tiger Nation? What's up, family? Man, we got some great people that tune in every night that's in the chat, Ken.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Stuff coming up, man. So I hear you talk about the collective and what's going on with that. A lot of stuff coming down the pipe. A lot of stuff being worked on. Tiger Nation getting busy.
Yeah, we don't. Hey, you don't wait until you need it to start doing it. You got to be proactive, man. Hey, TD, it's okay. All right, family. Let me say that. Hey, cuz, how you doing, Thelma?
What up, Bronco fan? I wonder where you were.
Hey, sometimes, bro, it's good to actually be doing the work when it ain't nothing wrong. Like a lot of times we operate from a place of chaos. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, we gotta catch up. We gotta fix this now. No, so it's all right to be proactive. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's okay to be prepared in this life. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this while I'm thinking about it, man. Check on your strong friends, man. I know this may sound random, but it's not. A lot of times you have people that appear to be strong in a lot of capacity, but they be dealing silently, man, with a lot of different things. I myself, you know what I'm saying, and others, man, just check on your strong friends, bro. And this is what I'm saying when I say that. The best time, TD, to really exercise good money principles is when you're not in debt, when you're not broke, when you do have it, when things aren't, but when you're not behind, when you are, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what tends to happen is most of the times when I've actually had a little money and my finances were tight and everything was solid, I ain't really do nothing. I rarely spent money then. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know why. It's like when I was broke and
you needed it all the time.
I was always spending.
Put $3 worth of gas in your car.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But it's like all I'm saying is it's okay to be stable and still do progressive work.
But
stability doesn't mean stop.
You said something for sure. When you said check on your stable friends.
Yes.
Just because a person has money or they look like they healthy well doesn't mean that they're not going through anything mental. Sometimes you can just be as stressful with money.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
you listen to a lot of songs and a lot of people. Sometimes the fun time was without money because you knew who your friends really were.
Right.
You know, so money ain't gonna make it all. So but yeah, check on people that that has money that you feel is stable. Just man, a lot of time, Ken, I just call and take people just say what's up, how you doing?
Even if you take money off the table, TD,
Yeah,
let's just not talk about money for a second. How about the people that look like that's always helping others, that's always pouring into others, that's always smiling, that's always upbeat. Some of those people are some of the, they're dealing with a lot, you know what I'm saying? Also. So you just never can't tell, man. It don't cost nothing to be kind. You feel me? And but my point in saying all of that was this is that things are on the up and up, and it's okay to still be aggressively pursuing a higher level. I was looking at Sacramento State. I'm gonna use them as an example. They just announced, TD, that Sacramento State is going to be applying for FBS status. So the FCS school, we got word, like a while ago last year, toward the end of the year, they was talking about they had got some NIL money, I think like $50 million or something to that effect, possibly from the Sacramento Kings supporting them. So they went and hired I think Coach Marion from UNLV, up and coming young brother. He's a brother, you know what I'm saying? But if you ever heard him talk, he don't talk like he look.
Oh,
he is a country boy. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna wear that big old cowboy hat. I'm talking. He got that country talk. He talk
kind of like a guy in Vicksburg.
Exactly, Coach. Exactly, Coach. Shout out to Coach down there. This is a coach from Canada. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen. And then they got Mike Bibby as the head basketball coach. The reason that I took notice of it because we played against FAMU in the tournament. What's his name? Shaquille O'Neal's son was playing for FAMU. He entered the portal, TD, and he just committed to Sacramento State.
Right.
I'm like, damn, Sacramento. I'm like, oh, damn, Mike Bibby is the coach out there. So you got Mike Bibby who played for the Kings. Think about this now.
Mm-hmm.
He's coaching out there. His dad is part owner of the Kings. Remember, Shaq is part of the ownership group of the Kings.
Mm.
And they just announced that they're going to be applying for FBS status. They're going up to FBS as an independent. And let me say this too, TD. As an FCS program, they had the number one transfer. They had the number one recruiting class. I mean, they blew it out the water, bro. They was recruiting unbelievably. Just got to sign up. I love it, man. I love we be talking, man. And folk be, wait a minute. We just got two. I think we just got 2 signups. Wait a minute now. So suck it now. We know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I see you out there, bro. I see you, bro. Just got 2 signups, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all click that link, man. Let's get signed up. Yes, sir. Let me read this real quick, man. I'm just seeing this comment. That's a vital reminder. I reached out to an old classmate from Hines who was facing challenges, and our conversation was so meaningful. Let's take the time to check on our loved ones. Absolutely, man. Call somebody in your family you ain't talked to in a while. Just tell them you think about it. Call an old friend. I got a chance to go out there. Saw an old friend today. Handshake and a how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's all good, man. Life too short to be around here. You know what I'm saying? Holding whatever. But anyway, back to Sacramento State. I just was watching them, man. They making waves. They doing their thing over there, man. And I think we might see a couple of more other FCS schools make that jump, TD. They going up as an independent. So they seem to have a plan. But it's pretty interesting. College athletics is about to change. 2025 is going to be a very monumental year for college athletics, man, because it's going to be something like we've never seen before. Not a lot of regulation right now. We was just talking in the chat earlier today, man. What a time to be a freaking college athlete. Oh, just got another sign up. I love it, man. Keep them coming, y'all. That's the third sign up we've gotten since we've been on, man. We need that. Man, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. I appreciate you guys, man. Way to answer the call. Matter of fact, let's get 10 sign up tonight. Hell, we got 3 so far since we've been on the screen. But let's keep them coming. I'm telling you, the importance of this is outstanding, man. And we haven't been doing a whole lot of initiatives. We don't plan on doing too many initiatives like that. Our initiative is NIL. That's what we decided to, because the university is stable in a lot of ways. We filled in some gaps. We did what we needed to do. TD, we was taking water and everything. Hell, hey, we got a call from where we were getting our water plug. They were like, bro, y'all good? He's like, I ain't picked up no water lately. He's like, hey, bro, we good. Hey, we ain't gonna just go pick it up for the hell. Now listen,
man, you should have called me about that.
Well, it ain't too late to get a pallet. I said we go get a pallet, man, and you know what I'm saying. We gonna do it for the summer. We gonna drop it out just because. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm talking about my house.
I already know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I love the water, man.
Hey, but no, man. Click that link, y'all. The link's gonna be up in the chat all show long, and just keep it rolling, man. But go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna ask you. You talking about Mike Bibby being in Sacramento State?
Yep.
It often came up. Where are you with former athletes? And that might not be the case right there, but I'm just thinking, coming into the HBCU space, you can look at that many ways. You can look at it. They may be trying to
another sign up. Let's sign up number 4.
They may be trying to use it, as a stepping stone to get somewhere else, or maybe their way of giving back. In Michael Vick's case, he's in his community.
So your question is, how do I feel about former athletes going into the coaching space?
Right, especially in HBCU coaching space.
So in this era, an NIL era, coaches who may not necessarily have the coaching experience from a standpoint of being a leader of a program, but they play the game at the highest level and they got access to resources. Those coaches are attractive right now. And you can thank the likes of Deion Sanders, who came to Jackson State. And regardless of whether we want to attribute the post-prime era to his success, the reality of the matter is he will, and his supporters will. There is no separation of Deion Sanders, Jackson State success, now the post-prime era. Coach Taylor is doing his thing. Yes, we can break it down because we're Jack State Tigers and we're insiders and we know all the nuts and bolts of how to do it. But the casual fan that just see Jack State, that knew Jack State because of him, and they see us continue to win, they're only going to talk about us from a standpoint of what he did for us and how we succeeded after he left, right? That's the first thing. Because of that, TD, there's a residual effect. I had a conversation. I was talking to Vaughn today, and we was just talking sports. I said, hell, Deion just signed a new $50 million contract. Shout out to Jeff Licey. Jeff did a video today that said Deion Sanders got paid, got a promotion, but did he earn it? And I understood why he titled it that. Probably triggered some folks to get them to look at the content. Jeff do a good job of that, and he make good content. But let me say this, TD. The reality of the matter is Colorado actually still got a deal. They got a steal. I'm not trying to talk about it. Just follow me on it. Because what you're talking about, yes, there were players that was coaches prior to. Penny Hardaway at Memphis. Damon Stoudemire at Georgia Tech. You see where I'm going with this? All these other coaches. There's plenty of other coaches that played the game. Kevin Ollie that played the game. I think he went to UConn for a little minute or whatever the case may be. But now in this era, Mike Bibby at Sac State. Okay? Deion Sanders at Jackson State, now in Colorado. And he hires Warren Sapp, hires Marshall Faulk, running back coach. Michael Vick is following the Deion Sanders model. He's at Norfolk State now. Deshaun Jackson is at Delaware State. Who's coming behind them? I do know for a fact, TD, there are other coaches that are in line for jobs like that. Eddie George, who just went to Tennessee State for 4 years, TD, and got a job at Bowling Green. So now he's up in Ohio, 2 hours away from where he won the Heisman Trophy at an FBS school.
Right. Who's at Alabama State? Isn't Trent Dilfer or one of those
quarterbacks? Dilfer, UAB. Yep.
UAB.
University of Alabama, Birmingham. Trent Dilfer, Super Bowl winning quarterback.
And
it's a successful model for some. It's situational. It doesn't matter who you hire. You still got to go put the money into the program. You still got to make sure they got the resource, got what they need. But in a lot, Dub said, in a lot of those cases, coaches use those jobs. They do use them in stepping stones. Very unusual to see a coach at school. That's true. The average coach stays at a program about 4 years, bro. That's like the average, 3 or 4 years.
I mean, and I agree with that. And that's what I say, for using it as a stepping stone. But here's the thing. Like you say, any average coach, it's hard for them to stay 3 or 4 years. So I guess you can't put too much blame on, the other coaches if they.
There's no blame. There's no blame. I think the blame came from. Let me just be real. Can we talk tonight? We just this family now. We wanted it to be longer because we were benefiting from it. But just like we were benefiting from our previous coach and what was it? I can't say a honeymoon. We wanted it to last longer. That was a nice ride, right? But the reality of the matter is we fared well. He did too. But hell, Colorado generated $100 million in revenue just by him being the coach. He only getting 10 a year. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm using him as an example because he's kind of the face of this new players that ain't got no coaching experience getting head coaching jobs. That's a new thing. Like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. But let me say it this way. We cannot fault a coach, TD, for if they get an opportunity. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if Michael Vick do 2 seasons at Norfolk State and if he have some marginal success, somebody might give him an opportunity. Because you think if Virginia Tech called him or Virginia or any one of those schools in the West Virginia, he gone, bro. Because the money is unbelievable. I was just telling when I was talking to Bond today, listen to this, listen to TD. That's like me getting a head coaching job and I say, TD gonna be my over line coach. I'm in an FBS school, but get what I just did, bro. I just paid you $400,000.
Right.
Tell me how you can get in the position, who can get in the most positions, and then you hire coaches to make that kind of money. So, yes, if they get an opportunity to elevate, man, they going to skedaddle. Will Wade, who had the scandal at LSU, TD, not the scandal, but had some issues. He go to McNeese State. McNeese State won. They lost 2 conference games, I think. Maybe 3 total whole game in the Southland the entire tenure of those 2 years. Guess what they just did? They just hired him at North Carolina State. Gone. Hell, the basketball coach at Texas A&M, TD, just took the Maryland head coaching job. Yes, Maryland took Texas A&M's head basketball coach. I'll give you another one. Texas just took Xavier's head basketball coach. Texas fired Rodney Terry, and they hired Sean Miller over there to come over there and take over the Texas program. Right. Shaka Smart went from VCU to UT to Marquette.
If we're speaking on that line, taking the speak, it's no different than your everyday average job, a college student coming out somewhere, getting a job.
In the corporate America, man, they tell you actually, bro, in corporate America, I think it's like in this millennial or whatever they call it type era where 2 years is too long in one role. After about 2 years, bro, you need to start looking for something else or start looking for some type of elevation or whatever the case may be. It's our generation that preceded us. Dub and my father, a lot of those, you won't see a lot of millennials stay at jobs 20, 30, 40 years like it used to be.
And when it used to be a knock to do that.
Absolutely.
Now it's welcome.
Now, I will say this, though. It's a great thing for them because now you got a lot of folks that's young, like Dub and others who will walk into retirement and be able to really be all right for a long, still got a great quality of life. old folks stay at their job 30. I'm telling you, bro, you ain't gonna see that like that no more. 3-4 years, they're out of there. You know, they're looking for something else to do. Mobility, nothing wrong with it. So you're gonna see the average college kid, the average college athlete, TD. I think the average you're gonna see is them play at least 2 to 3 schools. That's gonna be the average. It's gonna be the norm. Because every year is going to be free agency. Every year you're going to have to re-recruit your roster. But with that being said, I saw shout out to Timona. She loved she posted a clip of Coach Mickey Joseph talking today. Mickey Joseph and Blue, Zach McKinnell, Blue posted it as well. He was talking about the smaller schools getting a buyout, or like my brother said, a finder's fee. Hey, man, I go get this high school kid who was a 2-star kid. Mama didn't have the money to go send him to all these camps, but he's a freaking dog, and he slipped through the cracks on y'all. I go get this young brother, put him in my strength and conditioning program. Hell, I done fed him for 2 years, TD, and we done put a lot of money, time, and energy into him, and he done went out there and done became a damn dog, and you need to just walk up and just pluck him and take him from him. He was like, no, you should pay me, buy me out, bro. Cash me out, cash me outside. Cash me out, bro. You know, I don't know if they'll do that, but hey, man, why not? Shit, we done invested.
Right.
Most of these a lot of these players are going to these programs, TD, just to be paid depth. I ain't even talking about. I'm not saying that everybody is. A lot of them will be impact players at the next level, but some of them are just trying to fill in a number.
Who left the HBCU space last year that you think will continue to be an impact player? The one player coming to my mind be the young man from Alabama, UAPB.
So Giovanni Gibson, I think he'll be good. Adrian Maddox from Alabama State is at Georgia. I think he's gonna still be pretty good.
Did somebody leave Grambling and went to Ole Miss?
So we just got the linebacker, the true freshman linebacker that was All-American. I think he's going to be good. Sanders Ellis, he just officially signed his paperwork to go to Purdue. I think he's gonna be a dog wherever he go because he's a good player. There's a lot of players. Andrew Jones from Grambling, great call out. KT does. It's gonna be some play. We'll see.
I think the linebacker from Grambling went to. Did he go to Ole Miss? He went to.
Yeah, I think he moved to Ole Miss. He started at South Carolina. He committed to South Carolina, then he flipped to Lane Kiffin over to Ole Miss. Yep. So yeah, man, it's the business of it, man. Everybody's gonna the portal's gonna fill up because of this revenue share. So they know that if they get to a P4, P5, you know, they'll be able to get some money. And I can't blame them for that. You got to do what they got to do, but then you got to let the time go by where it eventually is gonna settle. Money's gonna be cool, but you got to decide: do I want to be a marginal college athlete that plays sometime and get paid? That's gonna be an admiration, TD. Because now, instead of trying to get to the pro level, I just need to get to the D1 level where I can get a bag. The hell with going to the NFL. Can I just get to the D1 school? Can I get to that P4 level and play? If I go to the NFL, great, but I need to work my butt off so I can go play at this PWI FBS school and get some money coming in.
But then that brings up a whole different conversation. So now you got to learn how to manage that money. Because it depends on when you
got to manage that money. You got taxes that's going to be involved in that.
Right.
I think all these players should be creating. You got to, if you're a parent of a kid, man, you need to be educating him right now on business. You need to have some type of LLC, incorporate his name so that all his training and all of the money that's being spent, whether it's merch, all those things, you're becoming a business now. And you can incorporate yourself, you know. Said now Reed Winjuko, good for him. But yeah, you got to know, you got to get ahead of the game, man, and make sure you're doing what you need to do, take advantage of that opportunity. So it's going to be some kids that's going to come out of this stuff, man. College is dope now, bro. Where you can get into a situation where you come out of college, TD, 4-5 years with a master's degree and a big old bag, no debt, and you got, you know what I'm saying? You're able to really make some shape. So
and then I didn't pick up that quarterback from a UNLV. That left beginning of the season.
Matthew Saluka, he is at James Madison. He's with he's with James Madison. We'll see. James Madison is pretty good. Got a pretty good program. We'll see what he does. Yeah, man. So I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I mean, but here's what I'm trying to say: they are in a different world than we are. But it's always been that way. We're not saying nothing new. You know what I mean? We always been different than the PWIs, and we've always operated with less. But we are now empowered because although they may move on, this is the thing, family. I want folks to understand about our collective. This is not a pay for play. KC-1400 collective is not give me your money and let me just pass this money to a student. See, we have a brand. We have a show. This show that you are watching right now is incorporated into the deal. We're looking for more athletes to market our channel and market our brand. That's how we do that. So if you have a real NIL deal, it would be allowed going forward. It has to be a real one though, TD. Can't just be no, hey, I go sign up for this collective and y'all just pay me. Like you're embezzling money. That's not what's happening here, right? It's a real agreement. And I'm going to just tell you, I could talk, you know what I'm saying? Like there are terms and conditions that must be met in order for you to get paid, just like your job. It's contracted work. If I sign a contract with you, TD, and I say, hey, man, I need my advertisement to hit me 2-3 times a week through your platform, and you skip 1 week, I'm going to skip your pay. That's coming out your bread, dog. You don't get to not show up for work and then expect to get a payday. Right? So what I'm saying is this is all I'm saying. There are ways we can get in the game. We can't be looking at Ole Miss, Mississippi State, USM, or whoever the hell else is doing what they do. We got to be the best at what we do on the HBCU FCS level. And we have an avenue and an opportunity too, man. I'm so proud of y'all tonight, man. We got 5 signups. Man, let's keep them rolling, man. Let's keep them rolling. We halfway from our goal. We halfway at our goal. 5 signups so far, man. And listen, make sure you fulfill your commitment. If you sign up for a diamond, committed, you know what I'm saying? Go all the way. Don't get halfway in and make 2 payments, then change the damn card on me. That don't do us no good. Yes, that happens, bro. I gotta be real. We talking to family tonight. That don't do us no good. Just to say you signed up, we need the rep, we need the funds, we need the bread to be able to fulfill things on our end. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Yeah, we want them big boys, man. We want them big hits, man. We want them 5K, 2,500, 14. We want all that. But if your budget is 21 a month, 250, then do the 250. We ain't gonna be mad at you. We're gonna celebrate the 250 TD just like we celebrate the 5,000, 10,000. Don't make no difference. I'm just telling you. Now I can say a lot of stuff, and I ain't being nasty. Y'all know I'm being solid, but we have a goal in mind. And it's for you to commit to what you can. Now listen, things change. Guess what, TD? Things change. You might have to downgrade. And if you do, hey, re-sign up at the level that you can sign up at. You can sign up more than once. But the reality of the matter is that we need we can get to 500 easily. We should have 1,000 people signed up. But I do feel like there is some opportunities with information. There's some opportunities with question marks. And what I would suggest is that if you know someone that has a question, hey man, tell them to tap into the show. Shoot an email to me, man. I'll talk to anybody. KC-1400 Media Group at Gmail. I'll talk to you every day, all day. I answer any question you got. As many, if you need to have a phone call with me, call me. But you got to email me first, and then I'll sit down with you to talk, because I ain't gonna just give my number out like that. But yeah, man. But keep it coming, man. It's 5 signups thus far. We in the first 45 minutes, man. This is one of the best days we've had since we first got started. I love the momentum. It is Blue and White Week. We are supporting the Tiger Fund. We supporting Blue Bengal. We supporting every initiative that's going on at Jackson State, and we asking that you support KC-1400 Collective and get signed up, man, so we can get these athletes. We can take care of our student athletes. Now, I'm gonna just tell you like this right here, TD. When that portal open and you see a name hit the portal that you don't get anxious.
isn't there a level where you can sign up and direct where you want that funds to go?
Starts at the platinum level. Starts at the platinum level, man. It does. I tell you like this right here, TD. If you want to, let's say I give you a suggestion. I tell you what you can do. I ain't never said this, but let's say you want to do that bronze, $500 a year, right? But you really want that money to go towards basketball, women's basketball, right? TD, you got a small network, 4 or 5 people you talk to that think like you think, feel how you feel. How about all 5 of y'all sign up at the same time, get to the $2,500 mark, and say, hey, we want these funds to go to basketball? It's the same thing. You didn't do $2,500, but your network did.
Right.
And I'll come in at the same time. So be it. I don't really care. We want to take care of Coach Margaret Richards. She was there today, networking within amongst the alumni base and talking and doing. They hot and heavy on the recruiting trail. TD heading over to the Final Four so she can finally finalize her schedule for next year. Coach Mo doing the same thing. The portal's wide open. He's doing some recruiting. Guess what? Coach Taylor, Coach Ridley, and all the coaches. We got a couple of pieces we still got to add to this team. Look, I got a little bit to talk about. We're gonna talk the spring football game. I just wanted to get the preliminary stuff out of the way first, and then we'll get into that. But just know that this is what they're talking about. TD, I had a conversation with a coach today. I won't even mention the name because I'm not trying to be very specific on what I'm trying to say, but I said it earlier. But let's just say you got a really fun relationship with this coach. You've had several conversations with him, and beyond, right? Got a player coming. That's going to be, you follow what I'm talking about? Say, hey, I'm going to need a little help. When coach pull up to you and say, hey, I'm going to need a little help. I'm like, hey, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all I'm saying. And this is where we make our living in filling in the gaps. You know what I'm saying? They do all the heavy lifting, bro. They do all the heavy lifting. And this little opportunity, we like, you know what? We'll get there. I'm sure we will. And we're going to make sure we do what we got to do to take care of him. And I'm telling you, we want to take care of this particular athlete. I'll just leave it at that. But go ahead, bro.
Well, Ken, you say you never said it before, but you probably should have. I mean, you laid out a model that worked. Because I'm going to tell you, I'll take myself for an example.
What do you mean I should have? I want you to be very specific, because if I can improve on it, I'm going to do it.
No. You said that you never said this before. You said I never said this before.
Okay.
And you said what you said, and that's basically grab a couple of your friends, 5 or 6 of them, however you want to do, and do that. So that's probably should have been, because you run across people with situations who, it's like, again, like that lady in the church that only gave 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? But her heart was there, so she gave more than anybody else. So you have people out there who's willing and want to, but don't feel like they have enough or don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the ends might not be meeting, and I completely understand.
Right? They
can get with a couple more friends and make that ends meet, even if it come up to be $250. You know,
for real. Yeah. If it's just on your heart. And then you go to TD and say, TD, I just really want this to go towards here. I really want this to go towards here. Just tell us. We will make sure that it gets there. Because all of this stuff is fluid, bro. We just set a standard. We just basically set a standard. You see what I'm saying? Everything we talking about, we can definitely be one-off. The reason you don't want it to go haywire is because I don't want to lose count on that. You know what I'm saying? Just too much. It's too many moving parts to it. But if you have a donor that wants to say, hey, listen, my heart is in this sport. My heart is over here. This is where I want my funds to go to. Man, if you tell us that, we're going to make sure that that's where it goes to. And you will be able to follow up with that coach and say, hey, I went da-da-da-da-da. We operate off transparency and
you can go a step farther than that, because here's the thing. Dealing at Jackson State, it's not like it's a situation where you don't have access to the players. Y'all see them just as much as we do.
100%.
Much, but you go to the games and whatever. you know, and we keep it real around here. So
Sure do.
keep it real. So,
Sometimes too real.
right. You take the waters like that. But I like winning. I love what's going on with the programs. And you know, we like I said, we quick to holler D I love. We want to say D I love. We love saying D I love because we only love thee.
I knew you was gonna say.
It just, but I mean, but with that being said, you know what I'm saying. It meant a way to support. You know, even with the vendors around, you know, there's certain, you know, support the vendors. You know, and a lot of the vendors, whether you know it or not, they give back.
Oh yeah.
So it meant, you know, whatever avenue you need to take, but don't feel like that, you know, you don't necessarily have or in position to just, hey, do what you can, whatever way that you can. And if, hey,
Shanetta, you cooking. Look, God is he knows how to move things in the way he wanted to go. And in all things, he's in control of all things and doing all things. He's in control of your thoughts. So if you thought it beforehand, he did it then. If it was a delayed thought, he did it when it happened. Listen, this is a great strategy to regroup. I was talking about the Grove Collective did some type of bourbon, TD. They got a bourbon. They partner with a liquor. I'm literally trying to connect with a particular local distillery to try to collab with the collective and create a custom bottle with the logo and everything on it. Because I know y'all like to drink that liquor. And if we can find a way to partner, you damn right we're going to do it. Whatever we need to do to generate revenue. We got a couple events coming up. We got the signing at we got the player meet and greet at Cannon Nissan. We're going to plan that out to have that done. Then we're going to go to Hazelhurst again. We're going to do those two before the season kickoff. So we got some, man, even our comedian from the event, man, brother Henry Coleman reached out to me and said, man, I need you to put on a real show in Jackson. I'm ready to come back to Jackson, man. And I said, hey, I ain't no event planner, but hey, man, we might put something together. Look, we ran into JJ at the Alcorn game. He ready to roll, TD. So we already got a couple of comedians. We might do a KC-1400 collective big time comedy show this summer. You follow what I'm talking about?
You got that boy predictable out there. I'm predictable.
He said, I don't understand how one particular former player came on the show bragging about how much money he donated to various organizations with his certain NFL team. Has he given anything? Well, I'll just say we got some opportunities with some formers that I've made contact with all of them. We haven't gotten where we wanted to get to just yet. I'm gonna continue to foster those relationships and just kind of go from there, man. I was talking to TD the other day. What I say, TD, when we was talking, I said, man, there's a saying, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. That's a good strategy. So you could tell me whatever you want. You could talk to me till the cows come home. I know how you are rocking with that based off of what you do.
I always watch actions.
Actions is everything. If it ain't no actions behind your words, it's like 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. Make a lot of noise, a tingling cymbal. You just bang it, ding, 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 ding. It ain't hitting.
But at the same time, man.
I don't want to. I mean, because I don't want to create animosity. It's not about that. We're not trying to attack nobody and hold them hostage and be like, "Give me your money, donate." No. We just want to educate. We want to continue to put it out there in front of our family, and hopefully they'll rock with it. Go ahead, bro.
I was just about to say, at the end of the day, whether you give, whether you buy a shirt, whether you support, whether you wave a pom-pom, we still Tiger Nation. We rock out. We in there.
Absolutely, man. Let's keep it moving, bro. All right, so let's talk a little bit about my brother Matt Daniels one more time. Got another report. That man said Marvin Sapp Jr. We gonna lock the door. Usher.
Nah, man. Real?
That man said we ain't leaving till we get down. Till we hit our goal. I'll leave that alone. But anyway, said safety Robert McDaniels, his NFL journey, TD, feels more like a circle. He said he began his college career at Jackson State before transferring, only to return for his final season. A versatile cornerback who began as slot corner, he bounced outside before returning to his primary function as a Ken. Don't put that on no Ken. I'm gonna delete that comment. I ain't him. To real. Stop that, bro. No. A versatile corner. He bounced back outside nickel. That circle is over. McDaniels drawing a line forward and straight to the NFL. Got some really good traction from the Vikings as well, showing significant interest. He also got a call today. He said today he got a call from the Cowboys, man. Cowboys he might get. Hey, we excited to see. It's April, so the draft is only 3 weeks away. We are excited to see where Robert is going to fall. Is it 3 weeks or 4 weeks? I think it's about 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks out.
The 24th.
24th, 3 weeks. Okay, perfect. They say he could definitely be a solid day 3 pick for Minnesota. But also, man, Swag Media Day is set. July 16th, man. So we'll be heading over there. I saw this on the Swag page. I wanted to make sure I put that out there. Swag Media Day, July the 16th. So we're about 3 months away from this. Let me see. June, 3 months away. Swag Media Day. But anything on McDaniel before we move on?
No, man. Hey, I'm definitely loving the traction. I'm definitely loving the attention that the players are getting. Like you said, maybe a solid 3-day pick. That'll be awesome. I mean, and it'll be well deserving. And it'll be definitely beneficial to Tiger, to Jackson State, man, because that's been a minute, I guess, since Bolden. So that'd definitely be good, man. I'm happy.
They got Travis Hunter potentially going to the Patriots, bro. It's possible that Bolden and Travis Hunter could be teammates. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We need both of them to send some money back for the collective, though. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to it, man. It is Blue and White Week. Tomorrow you got the JSU day at Topgolf. If you ain't got no BAY, make sure you make preparation. Not BAE. You ain't got no Bay. Make sure you can always come up there and go to the bar and eat or whatnot. But we'll be over at Topgolf tomorrow at 6 p.m. And looking forward to that, man. As we've, like I said, we cut the check. That is correct. And then on Friday, we got Food Truck Friday at the Vet, starting at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Looking forward to that. And got the walk coming up. Hopefully the rain hopefully the rain goes away and come again another day. Rain, go away, come again another day.
I signed up, man.
You signed up, bro?
Oh, for sure.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I would have signed up with you, but I ain't gonna lie to you like that.
It ain't too late.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
You gonna walk that thing, huh, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do it.
I might get out there with you. I don't know, man. Let's talk about it tomorrow, dog.
All right.
Talk about it tomorrow. I need that work, man. I need that fight.
Hey, anybody out there in Tiger Nation sign up for the walk?
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm probably gonna do that with you, bro. I ain't leave my shoes in Cali. I ain't gonna tell that lie. I got my Yeezys. I can wear them Yeezys. I got some Under Armours that I keep here anyway, so I got some decent white. And then I also got a Amex too. I can go buy some walking shoes.
Put your headphones in, rock with it. You can't say, hold up now. Just a little dumb. Hey,
put out tomorrow what you can do today.
Hey, great. You signed up, bro.
5K walk and run. Hey, man, TD, you know what, bro? I'm gonna take you up on that challenge, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm gonna go out there with you, bro. Let's do it.
8 o'clock.
Let's do it, dog. I'm with you, man. I had to like see it through real quick. I'm with you. Saturday morning.
Hey, what's the assistant track coach? She's out there too, man.
Nisa?
Yes. That is her name.
Nisa Brewster.
Yes, Miss Brewster. Yes.
See, now you got my brain turning. I'm going, bro. Let's do it, dog.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I'm in that thing. Let me sign up, man. I'm gonna go and register and sign up, man.
In your Tone Loc voice.
Hey, look, all I know is this right here. I'm gonna go for 5, but if I give you 4,
no, 5K is only 3 miles.
I know that, bro. I'm going. I'm gonna do it.
I'm
gonna do the whole thing. Hey, I'm gonna do some hit, man. We're gonna do a little hit, little light jog, slow down, walk it out. And Dub said, "Good luck with that." Now I'm going, bro, because I know if I get up and do it, I'm gonna feel really good that day. Give me a good shower in. Hey, man, I'm gonna sit in there. I will try. We'll see. Bro might come on this thing. I'll definitely hit him up, and we'll see. We'll love to have him. that show will do some numbers. Yes, sir. Hell, I'm gonna reach out to all of them. Just tell me no. Hey, what they say, TD? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't shoot. Hey, Travis, I'm in there, bro. I'm in there. I'm signing up in the morning.
Travis, you signed up?
Travis got work to do, man. It's Saturday. It's game day. Cause the game ain't till 3.
It's only
in the morning. Let me see. Do I got some shorts? Man, I'm going to the store tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some. You know, I gotta be geared. I gotta have my gear. I gotta at least look like I've been doing something, TD. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's half the battle, bro. If you look like you've done a little something, if you look like you know what I'm saying? You know, like the dude that pull up to the gym that got all the gear on, but he can't really hoop.
Right.
I'm not him, by the way, but just know that if I had some wind, I'm gonna give you a bucket. Just know that. Yeah, that's.
Hey, look at Brianna out there. Who else signed up?
Coach, I'm going, Coach. I'm out there. Hey, listen. Hey, TD and Ken doing the 5K walk, right? I'm fighting against my own obesity.
I don't know the route, but
I'm gonna find. Hey, where we meeting up at? I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna definitely pull it up. Hey, man, let's go walking, y'all. Let's everybody go. Let's meet up. Meet us out there.
Look at her. Hey, last time I said I man, I got thrown all under the bus, LaDon. It's bio something.
Well, let me say this though. I actually do walk 3 miles at the crib in my neighborhood. My whole entire neighborhood from my watch is 2.8. It's 2.89. So what I do, TD, before I go back to the house, I walk down the street again so I can get all my official steps in to get to 3 miles.
Right.
What up, Coach? Hey, man, I got it. We going, man. We going. We going. I'm doing the walk, bro.
Yep. I got my email already, man. I'm in there.
All right, man. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna go and do the dang on thing.
Sweetness.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take me a good old hot shower. Lay down for a minute and then come back out there for the spring game. How about that? That'll be good.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's move on. As for the game, it is free admission, RV and car tailgating, parking, all that good stuff. Somebody said somebody gonna have your fish trophy waiting for you at the stadium, TD.
Hey, Hey, Travis, they gonna have to go.
Hey, real talk. I used to could do it too. I couldn't do 3 miles running. I probably could if I push. I could do 2 miles in my sleep. I just did that. Actually, I could do 3 to 4 miles because I would run 2 miles solid, work out, and then play basketball. So technically, probably when I got done, hell, it was probably 5 or 6 miles for the day. 20,000+ steps. I wouldn't count steps then. I'm just telling you, when you look at the numbers, I'll do a 3K KFC Krispy Kreme.
Hey, LaDon, what you have to understand, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Ooh. Hey, man, I gotta I'm gonna go to the I think I got some I got some walking shoes, man. I got my shoes with me. I got my good shoes with me. I got some walking shoes with me. I can make that work.
But again, I don't think I know. I was trying to get what the route was. But anyway,
I gotta go get me some leggings, man. Give me a good old stretch in. I ain't coming out there looking all bummy, man. Folks like take photos, man. I can't have them on mismatched stuff. I gotta be put together, man. No, I'm just talking, man.
You ain't come out there with a headband on some wrist.
I ain't gonna do no headband, man. I used to wear. I actually used to hoop in a headband back in the day, but then it started giving me headaches like that. I sweat real bad, so the heat, that thing was like a heat. That thing was like a heating pad around my head, bro.
I mean, you should have.
Y'all already know I got a big old peanut head, so that thing you sit right around there, boy. And I used to wear a headband because I sweat so bad it would actually hold the sweat. So I take the headband, I'll wring the sweat out, put it back on. But then they start creating like really bad headaches for me, so I don't wear it no more.
Hey, you should have had more than one, Ken.
Hey, listen, I didn't have no money back then. I was being resourceful. You know what I mean? But when I used to hoop, TD, I was that dude I was sweaty, bro, like really bad. I take my t-shirt out, wring it out, put it back on. I just ran. I sweat real bad, bro. Like just, I don't. Me and KT Dub was talking at the game. We was like, these kids don't sweat no more, bro. What happened to the sweat glands?
They
Like,
practice different, man.
Man, I think I do it. If you run up and down the court 2 times, I'm sweating. I'm just saying,
Right.
What is sweat at?
Maybe they in shape.
You see a joke, it be 4th quarter, man. Joe ain't got an ounce of, like, bro, what are you damn smoking hookah and weed and all? I don't know what's going on. I don't know, bro. He said they dehydrated. That's what it is. Sweat glands all screwed up. These kids don't drink no water. Everybody drinking juice and all kind of stuff, man. Man, we drank out the water hose, bro, back in the day. That little green water hose.
You got to let it run first.
Hey, you gotta let it run. Get that little hot out of it. Let it run now. You can't just go out there. You drink that first little, boy, you been threw up. Cause that first little batch be
hot.
Same temperatures outside.
Yeah, be hot.
Get out, yeah. The YNs. But anyway, hey, let's talk about real quick. I'm gonna open the link up, man. You guys come on up, give us your expectations of the game on Saturday. We're gonna spend the rest of this the time on it. I will say this, as a new coach, man, Coach Justice Sanders, not officially announced yet. I'm not going to speak on position and anything like that, but new profile picture, Coach Justice Sanders. Go follow Coach Sanders, man, at Coach J.M. Sanders. We got a new football coach, and the university will tell you whatever role he's going to play whenever they drop it. But new profile photo, I love guard the yard. Do some research. We welcome him back. I did have a conversation with Coach at practice. Pearl, Mississippi, hometown, TD. Give me his resume. Another great coach that we've added to the staff. And as I stated, in whatever role, we'll see. We'll see. So he was at Charlotte with the safeties. Got a wealth of defensive back coaching experience. East Mississippi, Texas Southern. Texas Southern had a really good defensive back room when he was coaching over there. Really good. But yeah, he's definitely a defensive coach for us. As I stated, I'm sure they'll be doing an official release of that when that comes out. I'm only sharing because he put the photo out there, so we're gonna talk about it. But go follow Coach at Coach J.M. Sanders. tell him welcome. Go to that post. Welcome him to DI Love. There you go. Travis said you'll know by Saturday. That's why I said I only put it out there because he dropped the photo. So but you'll know exactly what role he will be for this staff. But a great addition to the defensive staff. Y'all do know we lost 2 defensive coaches, Coach Chris Orr and Coach Callie James. Callie James, Western Kentucky, Chris Orr, Kansas City Chiefs. We wish them all the best, and you go in and get another great. And then he got Mississippi ties. See, this is going to really bolster and help us continue in our recruiting department, especially locally. JUCO ranks, and that's East Mississippi won a couple of. He won special teams, secondary. Coach Taylor does this thing where he just loads up talent in every aspect of his program, whether it's coaching room, whether it's the players, whatever. And Coach is great. I'm going to say this. So when I told you guys, when I was at the facility, I was talking to Coach Sanders. And I said, because when I shared this, TD, I said I was talking to a coach. Well, Coach Sanders is who I was talking to. And let's just say, he was at Charlotte. The thing that he said stood out to him more than anything, and I'm not speaking for him. We'll get him on Tiger Talk soon. Y'all know we're going to get him on Tiger Talk. We want to get him on the live show. So if he out there watching, Coach, what up, baby? But TD, he said one of the things that was very impressed, he was very impressed with the discipline of the Coach Taylor's program. Y'all know we said you heard Jacoby and QB1. You heard the general talk about Coach Taylor and his discipline, and he was like, bro, that was a good video, by the way. He's doing up downs.
Loved it. Yeah.
But listen, TD, you know what he said? He said, man, when I came here and I saw when we go to these player meetings and you go to these team meetings, he was like, all the players are in the room 10 minutes early. He said, he talked about how difficult it was to get their team over in Charlotte to buy into that type of discipline, that type of, I guess the key word is discipline. I don't have to look for another word. And he just talked about how very impressed he was with the professionalism of our team and how it's a well-oiled machine. Yes, we got a lot of things. You tell Coach Taylor to give you his thoughts. He's gonna always give it to you from a coach's perspective on where they can improve, because you're always looking to get better, right? But sometimes when you get new eyes, fresh eyes to come in and like, damn, I just left an FBS program over here, and this team right here operates on a higher level than the school that I just came from. Yes, it starts up top, and that's what he said. It starts up top. These standard. We ain't just printing hoodies. By the way, those hoodies are shipping out sometime next week, I think. I'll keep you posted on that. Give me 1 second.
Well, why are you saying that?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got it. I just reminded myself of something. That's why I went on here and looked at it when I said these hoodies.
I'll definitely say that. I'll definitely say this. I know that with Coach Brown here, they had a standard like if you 5 minutes before the meeting started, you late.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that standard, it stayed, and it should be. And it's teaching these young men these young athletes to be young men, be responsible. And so I like to say shout out to Coach Justice Sanders. Welcome aboard. Man,
yep.
We appreciate you coming through. Looking at your record, being at East Mississippi Community College that long, man, he won a couple of national championships. I know at least one in 2018.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
and Travis, TD, real quick, I did mention that earlier too, man. I definitely mentioned that. Prayers up to everybody over in that area. Them tornadoes. You seen the videos, bro? I know it's off topic. That damn tornado is big as that thing, wide as 3 vehicles put together, boy. I'm talking about, Anthony Davis, his big shot against the Mavs uniform. Damn, he called game. He buzzer beaters over there. Okay. I see AD. Go ahead, bro.
Now I just reading what Travis said. it been strong and windy all day around here, man. So
KJ, what's up, sis? What's happening with you? Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. That's right. Speak it. Speak that real. Speak that real. But go ahead, bro.
no. I mean, I was done. I was done. You say he was very impressed with the discipline that coach said. But let me tell you something, Ken. I always said this. When it come down to management, when it come down to coaching, anybody in leadership position, a lot of times you only as smart as the people that you surround yourself with. And here's the thing. Sometimes, when you have people that's leadership, they may not even, and I'm not necessarily talking football, might not even just know the job, but they smart enough to put people around them, saying,
Yep.
that knows the job. And one thing you can say about Coach Taylor, he's showing, true that he know football. He's a smart coach. Smart people, I mean, you surround yourself because you don't know everything. You're not
Nope.
gonna know everything. You should task yourself with doing everything. And if your program start running because you're there, then you're not doing a good job. And so this program continue to move, even with a lot of visits and trips and stuff Coach Taylor will have to make, man. So great job by him. Smart man to me. You make your job easy.
I know that.
Then that stress level come down some.
Man, you preaching now, bro. I'm right there with you. But this was great to hear. We see certain things, but we're not in every crevice of the building. We're not in meetings like that. So we tend to have to get the word from. We see the results. We see what we see in practices. We hear the expectation. We see what the coaches are honing in on, but got a really good group of coaches, man. That's doing some good stuff. I'm sure we're going to add another coach at some point to the staff. Whether it be, I know there'll be some official announcements coming when it comes to the staff and how coach would, I'm seeing some titles. We saw a little moving around. We also lost Coach Brandon Morton, who was our recruiting coordinator / running backs coach. Yes, he went to I think he went to Florida Gators as like a running backs coach, something to that effect. So all of Coach Taylor has a very high coaching. He got a really dope coaching tree when you look at the coaches who have left from up under his program in just a matter of short period of time of 2 years and have elevated in a lot of capacities, man. So we have some coaches on our staff right now, bro, that are just man, we hope like heck that we're able to keep them as long as we can. But that's the nature of the business. You can't really worry about that. You got to just go do what you can do. And oh man, AD done hit the game winner. AD said he back, TD. AD said y'all sleeping on him, man. He said I got traded. Luke ain't the only one that's doing big things. That's what's up, man. But yeah, man. Welcome to the program, Coach Sanders. We're gonna get him on sometime soon, and we'll go from him. Look at the game winner real quick. Hold on just a second. He got the ball out 7 seconds. Drive left. Loaded that thing. Oh, that was a big shot. And he looked like he got hurt after he shot the damn thing, but he made it. It was 3 seconds left to go. He got a Band-Aid on his eye.
I mean, good luck to him, man. He's not in the purple and gold anymore.
Nah, he not, bro. We wish him well. Anyway, next thing we move on to. All right, let's talk about this real quick. All right, we'll open it up. Like I said, the link is open for you to join. This is something that I saw that was pretty cool. Jackson State. Hey, Brother Doug. You on mute. Just like that. Operator error. Hey, but real quick, you fell off the screen. Your audio must not be. You gotta get to. If you're gonna come up, you gotta get to a good signal. So just go out and come back in. All right, so TD, from an FCS football top 10 pre-spring transfer portal classes. Jack State right in the middle of the pack of the FCS. Okay. We're at number 5. So notable additions, obviously Nate the Great, Nathan Rimbert, first team all SWAC player. We talked Levi Wyatt, DB from McNeese. Keenan Christian, who's not there yet, San Diego State running back. Jalen Ware, who's going to be that's what I'm telling you. We got a wealth of talent that's still yet to be in uniform yet. Jalen Ware from ULM. And then Tyreek Starks, FAU quarterback. That's like Kamari Rogers. The list goes on and on. The mission for head coach T.C. Taylor in Jackson State is clear. After winning the Celebration Bowl, the Tigers look to get even better with multiple FCS transfers that played at least 220 snaps in 2024. TD, that is critical, bro, because we're not just going in the portal getting players that ain't saw no burn. We're not picking up players just off potential. Hell, our players got potential, and we got players that might get lost in the numbers, bro, because we just got too much depth.
Right.
You know, and I'm telling you. So the class is headlined by all-conference wide receiver Nathan Rimmer, who posted over 1,000 yards for Mississippi Valley. The Tigers also fortified their running back rotation with the FBS additions of Keenan Christian, San Diego State, and Denario Davenport, Louisiana Tech. I'll let you make your comments on that, and then we're going to talk about this roster. We're going to pull up the spring roster, and we'll go through who's there, who's not there, and then we'll do a more comprehensive deep dive at a later time. But wanted to get your thoughts on this and give me your thoughts on the spring game, man, kind of what you're going to be honing in and look for. What are some of the things you hope to see? What are some question marks you're hoping to get answered? All that good stuff.
Number 5 this time, huh?
Number 5 on preseason transfer portal class. This is just the transfer portal, not all the signees.
Okay. Yeah. Well, every name on there, stands out. And like you said, they got they got experience, and definitely like the way they highlighted this, and with all the players. Let me see, Jalen Ware. I'm trying to remember him, Ken. I know he was a pretty
number 14.
In 14?
Yep.
Yeah. And so the mission is true. I mean, you're definitely trying to repeat winning the Celebration Bowl. I love it. I mean there's nothing, nothing more to say now. Now all you got to do now, Ken, here's the thing, is putting it together, making it mash, putting all the players in pieces, and making it work. For us, the spring game,
they got Norfolk State is number 3. All right, we gotta break this down, bro. Go ahead, I'm listening. What?
Spring game, I'm just
I ain't said nothing. I'm listening.
Oh, spring game. I just want to all the players that's there, see how much, we've been hearing that now that this team is, really good. And I want to see how well the competition stands out, how well the new players are fitting in. Some of the players that we may have lost, have their position been filled, and with the coming in, I'm definitely want to see the defensive end rusher with Ivy and Bowie. We got 2 Bowies. I got a new defensive line look. I'm interested in the edge rusher in the defensive line. To see what see how they play. We know that when it comes down to the safety position, we're still kind of building on that. I want to check out the corner play. Been at practice the other day. I think the depth in the corner room is good. So we should be, good at the corner position. See how the safety plays out, and definitely want to watch. And here's the thing, because with the defensive line, Ken, I want to know the combination. What's going to, as far as the rotation, who I was going to get in, who I was going to play. And I know the coach is looking to see who work well together. Definitely my key thing would be in linebacker. I'm hearing, that the linebacker play is really has improved. We had good linebacker play last year. And so now I heard that it's gotten even better. People filling the gaps, hitting the holes, stopping running backs and quarterbacks in their tracks. So definitely want to see, how much improving the linebacker room is in the combination of the defensive line and how they're gonna play. And I know we got like four or five good edge rushers, and I want to see how they come off the ball. Now, when you get on the flip side of that, we all know, and although they did extremely well last year, the offensive line, now I want to see how the offensive line is going to gel, especially with the challenges that they're going to have with the dynamic edge rusher and defensive line. With the defensive line, the edge rusher they're coming off. I want to see how the offensive line do. Up against what we think probably will be one of the top, premier defensive line, in the SWAC once again. So they definitely going to be tested in battle. Now, with that being said, you're going to see also with the stable, we always talk about the stable of running backs that we have. End up and go in and play, pretty much anywhere. Here's the thing that most of the, and we found this out. Well, we already knew this, but it definitely was highlighted with Irv. Seeing how well those running backs can block. Okay, you're running back, so you should be able to run. You should be able to break a tackle. You should be able to hit a hole, find a hole. Now the question is, how are you gonna be able to pick up blitzes? How are you gonna be able to help the offensive tackle if needed on the edge? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be able to read the blitz, and take care of your quarterback? You don't want your quarterback getting hit. So that will be the thing I'll be looking, for, with the running backs. That's a key part that, most people might not pay no attention to, and that's the blocking of the running backs. You know what I'm saying? So not only I want to see can they run, I want to see can they block, as well. Definitely want to check out the quarterback room. I mean, QB1 looking good for Jacoby and Morgan. And here's the thing, when we talk about that video that he dropped, with Starks and Ethan Terrell, and Parker out there with him. Parker looked like he wasn't gonna make it, boy. But it's seen, and that goes back to what I said on last screen, Ken, that they are competing, but they're also supporting each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can have healthy and intense competition, without having hate and want to have vigor and fight and tearing up and dividing the locker room. You know what I'm saying? So yep. I want to see each one of those guys, everybody have their strengths and weaknesses. Just see how, the quarter, see how they play. I'll say definitely with I think Jacoby has gotten a little bigger, a little stronger. Definitely stronger. I definitely feel like he's gotten stronger. And then I also mentioned that he's gotten more boisterous, as you can see with the interview that was dropped. But with that, with Starks, I want to see, how he's picking up the offense. I want to, Parker, this is his second year as well in the offense.
Yeah.
As well as Ethan. Ethan had a good spring last year. I mean, he came on. I mean, he has a beautiful ball. The way he throw. He and Jacobian, I like their balls and the way they look in the air. Hadn't seen much, from Parker, or definitely hadn't seen anything from Tyreek. So I'll be looking for that, from them as well. Ball placement. I'm not sure if they letting them audible this year, Ken. As far as change plays.
I think, well, that's to be determined because of the way our offensive, our head coach is the OC, and they're working together. I think there will be some like we've seen even last year, give me your input. If you feel like you see something that ain't there, it's kind of, we don't know. We'll see. Because last year it was like this.
Right. Yeah.
It may be for a reason. So I just,
and that's the reason I asked that question, because being at practice when Jacoby
I give you a question. Does coach trust the quarterbacks in his room to audible? Because audibling is a you got to earn that. Hell, even if you play NCAA 25 football on the video game, you don't get the audible until you earn your stripes. You got to play your way into getting to a certain level. Then you get audible as an attribute. You know what I mean?
Trust. I gotta trust you to make the right decision. I gotta, trust you with the ball in your hand, because for sure the quarterback touched the ball pretty much on, every snap. So and like I said, the reason I asked that question, I don't know what the play call was, but when Kobe Paul, Jacoby threw the touchdown to Kobe Paul in practice, they got together and he said, I looked out there and seen you was one-on-one with this particular player, and I couldn't wait to get the ball in my hands so I can get it to you. You know what I'm saying? So what the play call was, I'm not sure, but he went to Kobe on that play because he's seen the matchup. That's why, I mentioned that. But yeah, man, I definitely want to see the line. Again, Ken, we talked about the offensive line gelling, right? We felt that the offensive line gel, almost from the door last year, with Evan and Kurt gone, who was really, anchors on that offensive line. Do you think that, I want to see how, with we got Towns Blue back, Mason, on the tackle now, Quay going into his third year. So I want to say the offensive line work.
Speaking of Quay, a comment was made by Quay that Quay was like, look, man, he got to get his stock up for them NFL teams to be looking at him. So Quay knows that this is money year. You don't wait till your senior year to become, Quay should have. This is how these guys should be playing, TD.
Right.
Our guys should be playing to have options to get poached. That sounds really bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, seriously. If you're not on the radar of the big teams, and pros ain't really looking at you neither.
Same thing with the coaches.
Make it to where we have to come to the table and do what we got to do to keep you in a uniform over here. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you easy to just be kept, then don't nobody want you. That's because you ain't really putting no film out there. You ain't really did that work. But because it can be done. Carson Vincent is going to be drafted probably third or fourth round. They got possibly fifth. We don't know. But hell, he stayed at Alabama A&M the whole time. You don't have to go hit the portal. You saw what Miss Rashida Liberty said. You can still dominate at your level. Quay is 6'8", bro.
Man.
Focus on your body. Focus on transforming your body and going out there being nasty, being that leader. And that was from his coach, saying, he's looking to try to move into that leadership role. I said, that's great. I love that for Quay because I told Quay, listen, you represent the brand now. Ain't no more baby and ain't no more be your little brother here. Not little brother, your big brother, your big little brother, baby brother, I should say, is here. And you have a host of former teammates from Louisville. Shout out to the Lou over there in Louisville, Texas. Man, they looking at you, bro. If you sandbagging it, pussyfooting around and half-assing, it's kind of hard to seriously, bro. Like it's kind of hard to. They don't listen to what you say; they listen to what you do. And we know that Quay got a mean streak because Quay pointed at Joe. Quay told him on the field, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something."
Right. And you know what, Ken? You said something, and I will speak on Carson Vincent. I love what he had to say at the Reese's Bowl and how much he loved it. Huh?
Let me say this real quick, family. There is no Irv on this team. I've seen that question pop up quite a bit. I don't want anybody on this team to try to be Irv because Irv was different. I just need them to be the best version of themselves, and whatever that may be. They might be better than Herb. They might be, because Herb will tell you he don't want them to be like him. He wants them to be better than him. So we got some dogs on the team. We just got different types of back. We'll talk about that in a minute. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah. What I was saying. I was speaking on Carson Vincent and the way he said he loved HBCU and how he stayed where he wanted to. He loved A&M, in that, you know, he eat, sleep, breathe ball. You know what I'm saying? He didn't feel like he had to go nowhere else. And he got out there, he represent HBCU in the SWAC when he got to the Reese's Bowl, and he dominated.
Dominated, bro. That is what we're saying. Listen, family, somebody got offended 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, when I made the comment, if you're not dominating in the SWAC, what the hell makes you think that if you go up, you're gonna like what? Like, this is what I'm trying to understand. TD, we got to start being realistic, family. I know we love our Tigers, we love the SWAC, we SWAC this, SWAC the HBCU. That. Listen, there's levels to it still, though.
Right.
Okay. There's levels to it. And then we're saying there are players who should still be, man, don't get me started, bro. Please don't get me started. There are players that should be back in a uniform, bro. But elected to try to pursue a level that you haven't even dominated on this level. You know what I'm saying? Doug, what up, man?
What's up?
Man, I remember,
what's
make
that?
Sure
what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's that?
Oh, you got it. I know you wanted to speak on this spring game. Talk to us, baby. What you got, man?
Well, what I've seen so far, I think I agree with a lot of things TD said. I've seen maturity. Most of all, in Jacoby, I've seen maturity. And that was one step that very important. Maturity brings on leadership. And and he has developed that. I saw something Saturday after practice. I saw something from him this year, and I think I told you, Ken, all the players were around, and he was there with the players, and he was laughing and joking with them, and that wasn't the same guy from last year. So he's taken ownership, and he's matured, and they're following.
Right.
That's big, bro.
And that's what I was saying the other night about, you know, you want to see more character is there, you know, but that trait has always been there. That character has always been there. And if you watch from the video, he danced in the locker room and stuff, you know, with that, but he just was a little more reserved about it. But like KT Dove saying now, you know, saying that personality, that smile is bigger. And then, you know, and I think it was some adversity like kind of last year as well. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing some certain things, you know, certain games, not starting, not playing, not really knowing what's going on. But now, you know, after winning the national championship is different there. But I do want to finish this point right here, what I wanted to say about Quay. I walked up to him and I was like, hey man, you look good. Quay has Tiger Nation, Quay has lost weight. All those boys lost weight. Coach Beef has done a magnificent job with transforming these guys. And then talking with Beef, and I said it before, the days of just having, you know, a fat guy on your team just over, you know, stomach over the belt and all that stuff are over, man. These guys they are, like you said, Quay 6'8". These linemen are tall, they lean, and they're strong. They're physically strong, and Quay looks good. I mean, he's in shape, and like you said, that and his attitude, Ken, with his freshman year, it what put me onto him. I watched him be nasty a couple of times. I said, I like that fella right there, and I started watching him his freshman year, and I was like, so I just been on him, you know, since then, and now going into his junior year. And he's leaner, and he has that mean streak. Yeah, expected big things from him You know, footwork for sure. Definitely got to get the footwork because you got those edge rush.
I have a couple questions for you too. You Jackson State football expert. They're good problems. We got some problems, but they're good problems to have.
Good.
What are we gonna do with all of these weapons we have? We got Rimmer, we got TT, we got Spencer, we got what do y'all see? How do y'all see this playing out? We got tight ends, we got Jesse coming back. We got Gardner out there. We got, what are we gonna do with all this talent?
Gonna need 2 balls.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. And this is I had this conversation today with somebody. TD and KT Dub, because we have so much depth in certain spaces offensively, there's going to be a limited opportunities to make an impact in games. So it's going to force these players to give everything they got when they get their shot. So there's never going to, I feel like we have the potential to go up and stay up. Now that we will find some adversity. We will hit some adversity because every season you get adversity. But I remember under the 2 prime years where we was loaded and you had to make the best with the talent, with the times that you got. You might have got, will Nate get 1,000 yards? Nate probably not going to get the ball enough to get 1,000 yards. He probably will. I don't know. I'm just saying. When you're at a valley and it's kind of, you got a decent tight end and it's marginal talent around you and subpar quarterback play, he was able to get 1,000 yards. They'll tell you how dominant he is. But you got a Jonas Fortillion. You got a Jameel Gardner that's making his waves. You got an Isaiah Spencer over here. You got a Janellen Dupree. You got a, the other talent that could potentially be coming back. You got all the tight ends you mentioned. You got TT. You got – listen, it's Coach Taylor. We love you, baby. He got his work cut out for him. And I know he going to do his thing. Because like Coach say, he chomping at the bit to get it done. And I just think that what you're going to see is iron going to sharpen iron. And you're going to have, look, man, I may get 5 reps, bro. TD, I done worked my butt off all spring. And here I done went through this smoldering heat of the summer. And I done went through this grueling fall camp, TD, just to get in the game, and I might get 5 opportunities to make a play. That means that I have to give everything I got for these 5 plays, bro. I don't know how many plays it'll be. So that's what I think is going to happen, TD and KT Dub. I think that you're going to see a talent by committee forced to elevate and cash in on your opportunities. That's what I think will happen. TD?
Well, yeah, like you said, your plays is going to be minimum, so you definitely need to make the best of your plays. And on top of that, you got to score often. You know what I'm saying? And when you score like that, then you allow other people to get in the game.
That's a good point. Put some points up early.
I mean, and here's the thing, man. The play calling is going to be very important too, because now you have you know how you be in the audience and stuff. Why are we running that play again? Now with the weapons that Coach Taylor has, I mean, the playbook should be a textbook thick, if not more. I'm pretty sure it is. And then you have the different players being able to be plugged in. So it basically brings it down to where once you get your chance, your opportunity, you have to stay ready. Don't get ready. Do not lose your helmet on the sideline when your number is called. You don't know where your helmet is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when they calling your name. And you over there looking, you done got caught up in the boom. You got to stay locked in.
Right. I mean, if you're running back, you want to be on Coach Gallon Hill. If you're a wide receiver, you want to be on Coach Hammond Hill. Defense back, same thing. You got to let them know that you want to be in the game. Once, you get in the game, you have to, make the best of your opportunity. That's all it boils down to. Because if you don't, you can get back deep on that depth chart, and that's not something you want to do. What you got?
My follow-up question, we in general, people normally talk about the offense because it's a shiny thing. I want to ask you, elaborate on this defensive line and the depth that we have. And do you all think that this defensive line had the potential to be better than last year?
I think it's got the potential to be better. I still kind of reserved because I'm on because we got some pieces that I think are going to be key pieces that's not in uniform yet. Jalen Ware is going to be critical to what we do from an interior line standpoint. Corian Bowie is going to be something, to what we're going to do off the edge. But Kanye looks great right now, transferring in from Alabama State. John Brown, we get to get JB for another year. Quincy Ivory. You got packages where all four of your best pass rushers are going to be in there at the same time. I would say that we'll be a little bit faster off the edge this year. Josh, when you think about it, Josh Nobles had a great year for us, but he's moved on to Massachusetts, and we don't know if we're going to miss him or not because that's what kind of talent we brought into the room. Philip Webb decided to forego his last year to enter the draft, but I'm sure we can get that production from one of these other players. When it's off the edge, man, it's about violence, technique, and the ability to get to the QB. Jeremiah Williams is a problem. He's wreaked havoc at practice. He wreaked havoc in the Celebration Bowl. When last time you seen an interior defensive lineman win MVP, defensive MVP? That just goes to show you the kind of dominance that he was able to possess. And then you put him next to – that was with True Thompson last year. Now you put him next to a big Monty Lacey, another big interior defensive lineman. Now you're talking about you got to pick your poison on the inside. You can't just zero in on me. He's going to get a lot more opportunities, over 50 tackles last year from an interior defensive lineman standpoint. But I got to see all the pieces come together. There's going to be some moving around, some mixing up. Then you got the growth of Braxton Barney. You got the growth of Jace Ward. You got the ability for some linebackers to step up. Reed Pulliam could step up off the edge a little bit. You got Carmelo Jones, who has been a freaking hell of a pickup. I know they talked about us in the number 5. I disagree with Norfolk State being number 3 and Jack State being number 5 when everybody did their highlighting on who they got in from to go to Norfolk State, mostly FCS guys. We got a ton of FBS guys who have actually played significant minutes, but we don't care about the poll stuff. It's always good for dialogue purposes, but from a defensive, from left to right, we absolutely have the potential to be better than what we have. We'll look at the numbers in a minute, but when you really just kind of look at it, though, look at what we lost. We lost True Thompson, had a stellar year. We lost Josh Nobles, who had a solid year, tapered off toward the end. You had Philip Webb, who I can make the case was pretty disappointing from a sack standpoint off the edge. He should have got more production, in my opinion. His size, his capability. Not saying he wasn't impactful. I'm just talking about tackles for losses and sacks. So there is opportunities for us to be much better in that area. Then you're talking about a different D-line coach. So we don't know. Callie James was awesome. It got him elevated, got him a promotion. But it's a lot to be determined. We'll see. I like our chances to get better, especially off the edge. I feel good about the edge this year. I really do. And it looked like we're gonna probably bring another one in, but that's neither. We'll wait. We'll wait until that happens. Go ahead, TD.
Well, that's what I was speaking on when I said that what I'll be looking for in the spring game. If you want to look at on paper, you want to look at the names, you look at the position. I think it'd be better. I definitely like, take y'all. I always wanted to see again with Jeremiah playing next to a bigger guy, so he's not double teamed all the time. So this is what he should. This is what he should eat. This is what he should make his stock go up, because now with the likes of Demani Lacey, and I want to see what Tymon Wells bring to the table this year.
Yep.
That's gonna, saying that's the, I don't want to say, dark horse, you know what I'm saying? I want to see, because I know the young man has potential. I know coach, some of the coaches were big on him, and I was high on him last year. I know sometimes he has some issues where he may, get
control that rage, man.
Control that rage.
Control chaos.
I think, going into his second year, he might have out of down some, and he should be a dominant force. The edge, no doubt in my mind that it definitely should be better. Just to add in the Kanye Varner, coming off the edge with Ivory and Bowie coming in, and the rest of the defensive line, the edge rushers there. I definitely think even in depth that the defense end position is better. Defensive line with the depth is going to be better. Now, like you said, Ken, one of the key things about it that we're talking about having a new coach. But with and seeing what combinations are, you got to find chemistry with your players. So, a player may look at each other and be like, okay, you see that you see the offensive guard split. Every time we do this, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. They gotta be able to read off each other where they can, do some things themselves. You can only do so much coaching from the sideline, and the rest of it got to come on the field.
Right.
To answer your question, KT Dub, I definitely think that this defensive line will be better than last year. I do. And then not to mention, Kevin, you got linebackers to back them up. I mean, not that the linebacker play was good last year, but with the addition, it's over, because that defensive line is what opened it up for the linebackers to do what they need to do. And now you got everybody in there, and you got a linebacker they can read. That's going to help the play of the defensive line.
Yeah. I think there's an opportunity for. I think if we just say Coach Aaron Jackson leading the defensive line, I think for one, I think that Coach Jackson is going to have a much different philosophy than Coach Callie James when it comes to substitutions. I don't think he's going to pair Jeremiah with Demani Lacey and be like, no matter what, I'm not ever going to play Jeremiah without Demani being on the court, on the field. We saw that last year. It's just like, it's almost like Callie James never wanted to separate True and Jeremiah, which is fine, but sometimes you can switch it up. It's okay to switch it up. But we always subbed our interior linemen 2 at a time. Always. I can very well see Coach Jack, hell, he might send one out there and be like, hey, go get such and such. That's what we normally see. And you mix it up. But so with that, I'm saying, like, there's a potential for a lot of things to be a lot different. I do also think
Jalen Ware on the inside too.
Who?
Jalen Ware.
Jalen Ware is a nose tackle.
Okay, so
yeah, he's a shade. He right in the middle. He right next to Jeremiah 2.0. Then you got Wayne Patterson, who's Jeremiah 2.0 in my opinion. Dub, I'm gonna mute you because you got some feedback. Don't worry about it.
I had him mute pretty much the whole time. But
I'll unmute you when we get ready to talk. The other thing too is it was something I was gonna say. I do feel like we can get max pressure on quarterbacks this year with our front four because of I think we're gonna get to some quarterbacks with our front four. Y'all know how San Francisco 49ers do it. Hell, they don't even blitz. They don't do a whole lot of blitzing, sending too many. But if you can get pressure with your front four and I could drop 7, oh man, you in trouble. In the SWAC, oh yeah, it's on.
And King, you said something about Phillip Webb. This is one thing KT Dub, I always wanted to see from Phillip Webb. Phillip Webb had a heck of a push on that edge. He will push in offensive line, but he never went back underneath that much. If he ever went back underneath, the quarterback was always there. He was always reaching, trying to get to the quarterback because of his height and his, his reach. But if he ever developed, I guess kind of, to give an example, kind of like what James Houston and Von Miller would do. They had that thing, they got you pushed back. But as soon as you think that I'm finna fight with you on the outside or reach over you, then I'm gonna come back on the inside.
Well, I think Kanye does that well from what I've been able to see. Kanye got a lot of good, he got good bend. He can bend very well off the edge. You got to have that bend. That's what made James Houston so epic, so lethal. You can be strong up top, and if you ain't got no bend and no flexibility, you really just kind of you get canceled out a lot off the edge, man. So if you one of them tweaky, you know what I'm saying, that can make things happen, like forced fumbles, strip sacks, all kinds of things you could do off the edge. Hell, we saw a clip where Kanye got an interception, from Ethan. Just read a play, got an interception. I like it, man. So we'll see, and then we got
some action who was there with that interception. So that was Kanye with that. That
was Kanye. Yep.
Okay.
What you think, Dub?
I'm just listening. It's a good conversation. I agree with everything you all said. I think we're gonna have more speed off the edge. Webb is more of just a bull rusher. We're gonna be able to turn those guys look. They're gonna come around the corner. We never even with Josh Noble, he had a couple moves, but he wasn't fast coming off the corner. Our defense gonna be a lot faster, including the kid from Baylor who's 6'3", 240. He can fly. He's all over the field. So I think our defense got a lot faster. Even our cornerback, for that matter, Rodgers is faster than some of our corners from last year. He and wide, and they're longer. So I think our defense is going to be faster and longer than it was last year. Outside of Webb,
you make a very good point. You know why? You know who Kanye kind of reminds me of coming off the edge? What he kind of his technique and his Niles Gaddy. He has a lot of Niles Gaddy in him. Niles was he was rangy, but Kanye is a little bit more flexible than Niles. But he's when you have that slimmer build, that big that guy. That's what I mean when I say that. Not exactly like. I'm just meaning like a lot smaller. He's smaller than Josh Nobles. He's smaller than Phillip Webb. But sometimes you lose that. What you said, Dub, you lose that speed, you lose flexibility, you lose versatility. Versatile edge rushers that can come off the edge and kill your quarterback. I'll take them quick jokers off the edge in a heartbeat than a big stiff bull rusher that can get it done. Not to mention you work with what you got to work with, but that's what we're talking about when we say that. Even Ivory is of good size. I mean, he's in great shape. And he can also come out there, but he's also versatile, TD. He can go inside and out. He can put his hand in the dirt and he can stand up.
Hey, I'm probably about to go somewhere that
don't go. It's all right.
If don't do it, Doug. Hey man, I got to. So I don't have to, but I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm listening at your comp, but when I look at that young man, I look at his build. If my memory serves me right, I look at his play. He have a similarity of James Houston to me.
He wearing number 41.
Kanye Vaughn. He has a similarity of James Houston to me. What you think, Doug?
He's not built like
James. He's not as thick as James. But his movement and the way he comes off the edge, I can see some similarity. He's not as thick as James. He can bend like James, not quite James, but he has that bend and flexibility. I can see that. I can see some of that. So I think overall our speed and strength has increased from last year, even from a running back position. We brought guys in that could, make one cut and go 90 yards, and outrun daylight. Our speed. Herb was a milk cow, but we went out and we are a fast. What's going to happen? Everybody got beat by us last year because of our strength and our aggressiveness. We didn't lose any of that, but we added a lot of speed. Our speed is going to catch a lot of people off guard.
So would y'all like to see? I would. Would y'all like to see more passes and pitches out the backfield? One thing I like about passes and pitches out the backfield, it allows the running back to pick their hole to determine where they want to go. You know what I'm saying?
I like that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I'm an old school smash mouth joker. I like to go smash mouth when necessary, but TD, I'm with you. I want to make sure that we get them guys in open space so they can create, especially when they can be weapons. Travis Terrell, I'm gonna tell you, running back right now. I'm gonna just tell you, man, when he's healthy and he is in Ahmad Miller, bro.
For sure.
Ahmad Miller can easily be your workhorse, your every down back. Denario Davenport, tough yards guy. I can't speak for Keenan Christian yet because he's not there. He'll be there this summer, but he is a hell of an addition to the room. Dez running well. Mari Matthews is going to be your tough yards, third down, just Mr. Consistency, can block, can do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Like, I just love his growth.
His statue is crazy.
Yeah, I love his growth, man. He has just gotten better every year.
And the thing
is going to be forced to be reckoned with. I'm not going to mention everybody's name, but y'all know what Travis Terrell could do. But I'm just talking about, listen, man. Listen to me. I'm just saying that there is a running back from my assessment that can do it all and be your every down. If he get a hole and he get the reps. Ahmad Miller, man, I'm just trying to tell you, that kid got speed, man. His speed is very underrated. We saw what he did as a true freshman, but I'm just talking about in camp. And look at them cuts, the ability to stiff arm you to Gehenna. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the ability to accelerate while making cuts, and he is a special talent, man. And he still may be one of them feature backs. We're gonna have a bunch of features. I don't even know if we're gonna have a workhorse like Irv this next season. I don't know what coach is gonna do. We just have a wealth of we had so much talent, TD, that Zeke didn't have a chance, so he went ahead and had to hit the portal, bro. It just could happen. Go ahead, bro.
I'm glad you said that. Well, I mean, I mentioned it, but the things that you were saying about Ahmad, those are the things we saw strong glimpses of that last year. I think also against ULM, if we had kept giving Ahmad the ball because they couldn't stop him.
Remember Texas State?
Yes. I mean, so
he balled out.
So that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you saying with Ahmad, and like I said, we've seen glimpses of that before he got injured last year. So I know he definitely he's back and is ready to go. And everything that we're saying is a segue for TT.
Look,
so
man.
Now you focus on those big guys and run up the middle. So then you slip in TT. Throw him the ball and slide the flag.
Nobody's getting tired.
You can do. There's so much.
Nobody's getting tired, bro. Everybody's gonna be at max capacity to go all game. Like, that's, you wear teams down. I'm excited, bro, because if I had to go, if there was another SWAC team that was built like Jackson State, I'd be nervous. I'll be like, damn, bro, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Hey,
But
Ken, KTW, I got a name. I got a name for you guys. And I've had expectations for this young man since I saw his film, and I'm not sure what he's gonna do. I'm not sure, how it's gonna be or whatever it is. Just like Travis said, coming, in the fall, summer, a lot of new guys coming in, the portal open up. Some players are gonna enter, some players is gonna be involuntarily, probably sit there. But if he, if that person remained, I always had an interest in Brandon Mitchell. I'm telling you, as a receiver, the young man has potential. Go watch him. Now, I'm not sure, I know the receiver room is extremely deep. I think he has some ambitions. I wanted to, get a little touch last year, trying to come into his own. But he's he's one of those guys that are lingering, in the cut. I think if he got an opportunity, he may be able to do something. Are you familiar with him, KT Dub? He went
Yes,
82.
I remember when. Yeah, he's a kid from the Memphis area, correct?
Yes, correct. Right.
He played safety and wide receiver in high school. He run like a 4.4, something like that. Kid about 6'1". Yeah, I remember. Yes. Yeah, they switched him last year when the receiver we had injuries in the receiver room. They switched him from DB to receiver last year.
That is him. Correct.
Yeah, he's got young kid, got to continue to develop, and the potential is definitely there. Just hopefully he doesn't, get caught in the numbers game, bro, because we didn't lose nothing at wide receiver. We gained. We gained at the wide receiver room. We didn't lose anything, and we could have lost a lot, so speaks to, what we had. We didn't lose a lot outside of the portal, just in general, you know what I mean? But lot to be basically we're gonna watch everything on Saturday. I just really hope I keep watching this weather, man, and I'm hoping that this rain starts to, I hope it delays until Sunday. That's kind of like my hope.
Hey, Jimmy, what you referring to? Who you referring to?
TD, the only problem with him coming back under is losing outside containment. We had a problem with that with the year before. Outside containment.
Is he talking about? I don't know.
Oh, he's just talking about the edge rusher, coming back under. We had a problem
coming back.
Outside containment. Like I think he was just talking about what you dipping under. Now it's showing Friday. Now it's back on Friday again. Friday and Saturday, so it's gonna be a wet game. It's gonna be wet out there. Hopefully it ain't long. Come on in and get on about that thing.
All right, well, time definitely gonna tell. Come Saturday, we get the people under the tent, under the hood, see what the coaches, been in the lab drawing up what they got going on, and we some of our questions will be answered on Saturday.
Man, some will be. I think we'll get. Travis had a comment up in there earlier that said, don't get too,
right.
You take the spring roster with a grain of salt. It's probably going to change some, but the mainstays are going to be there. I think. I was talking to a coach today. I kind of got an idea of some players that's on the bubble. From a standpoint, we it's a numbers game. We got a lot of players. We got to get down to a certain number, and it's nature of the beast, bro.
But the last thing I would say with that, the key thing with that, Ken, even the ones on the bubble, man, they probably go anywhere else in the SWAC and play.
We different, TD. We different, man. Jack State is in a position right now where we could actually help out some of these programs that we play in the conference with. Don't come for me. Don't be mad about it. We just different, man. We're in a different space right now. We can do some things at JSU that's a little different than some of the others. And not saying that people ain't doing great stuff. I don't keep up with y'all. So when I say what I'm saying, I know that nobody's doing what we're doing, but I'm not going to get into the details of what everybody else is doing. They just, but Jackson State is in a great space where you have, especially after winning a Celebration Bowl and being able to retain the bulk of your roster. Like I said, mainly players that we really lost that actually played appreciable minutes for us last year with Josh Nobles and Cam Smith. That was it. Everybody else is going on to do other things. I'm not talking about the graduates or the guys that are no longer playing football. I'm talking about those who are decided to go to the other school. Tyus Martin went to Marshall. Cam Smith went to Marshall. Josh Noble went to UMass. But outside of those three players, Josh Noble's a starter. Cam Smith's starter. Tyus Martin didn't really play. Got in the doghouse. Callie James doghouse. Never could really get out of it. Was a healthy scratch in a lot of games. Good 3-star kid, but just wasn't. Coach didn't think he could bend very well last year, which is what affected his playing time. But outside of that, though, getting Shamar back, having BJ back healthy, adding the depth at the DB position that we do have, because our DBs did elevate, having true freshmen that play key minutes that are now seasoned with reps. Keeping Ashton Taylor and Reed Pulliam in the fray is humongous for our defense. Ashton Taylor getting better, Reed Pulliam better, Jeremiah Williams. I'm just saying the continuity is there on defense for us to be much better, because let's be real about some things. Our defense was questionable at times last year, but Quinn took that to heart. And then we got much better towards the year went on, and things started to slow down for us, and we did what we needed to do, and then we was able to dominate in some capacities.
We never got much push up the middle.
Because if you just double team Jeremiah, you already knew. That's why we was talking about, man, can we coach need to put a bigger D lineman next to Jeremiah. Remember that conversation that we had? We've had that, but it just kind of was what it was. Jeremiah still did his thing, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that this year, especially with that kind of size and that kind of speed coming off the edge. So we'll see. We'll see. The quarterback play, did it go up or did it go down in the SWAC? We're going to find out. Everybody's looking for a quarterback right now. It's not a lot of returners. Jace Wilson left Texas Southern. I mean, who's returning from Texas Southern? Who's going to be Alcorn quarterback? Who's going to be Grambling quarterback? T said who's going to be Southern's quarterback? Probably the freshman. Who's going to be?
He'll be a sophomore this year. Wood.
Yeah. Who will be FAMU's quarterback? Who's going to be Valley's quarterback? Who's going to be Pine Bluff's quarterback? Man, so many. The biggest question mark in the SWAC next year that's not Jackson State. What's the most important position in football? The quarterback position. And everybody has a big question mark sitting smack dab on the middle of their forehead except Jackson State and possibly Southern and Grambling.
I mean,
FAMU, because FAMU got a quarterback too, but he still hadn't played. He played in the FBS games, and I think he's going to be pretty solid. But you still got to get comfortable and get acclimated. So FAMU still be tough because they did recruit talent. They have the potential. They got a solid roster. They just have to put it together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they fill their own holes. That's for them. Go over there to the no OG strike zone, and they'll tell you, and kind of go from there. So, but that's it, man. Hey, listen, after Saturday is no more football until you got summer training, and then you got fall camp, and then you got this portal. So we're gonna see what happens. Listen, we got some signups tonight, man. So if you guys wasn't tuned in earlier, man, if you hadn't signed up, man, you got to get signed up, baby. Hey, let's get some more signups before we close this thing out. I think, Doug, we got 5 or 6 signups tonight. So that's a huge for us, man. But to make no mistake about it, y'all, there are some players that are still at Jackson State because of what KC-1400 Collective has been able to do in assisting our staff with financial resources to retain our players. It's important. It's important. It's hard to get a player out the portal because TCU usually don't bring players back once they hit the portal. So if we can keep them, let's try to keep them and let's run this thing back. And I think we're gonna run it back. It ain't gonna be, may not be the same way, may not be the same path, but I think we absolutely got everything we need to run this thing back and be more dominant this year. But again, everything hinges on your offensive line, your D line, injuries, few things that could happen that could derail things here and there, but we got to go make it happen and go. And then everybody's going to be hunting for us and gunning for us. So we'll see what happens, man. Take some good notes at the game. Hopefully this rain, man, this rain is just bothering me. I don't know what we're going to get to see based off the weather, but we're gonna be out there, though. Dub, you got anything else? Y'all get signed up, man. Click the link. The link is still at the top of the chat. Just click the link, pick a level, join the collective. We need your support. Please, we need your support. Go ahead, bro.
I'll just like to say that, everyone loves and likes good things. And right now we have a good thing. And we have to be vested in keeping those good things and even taking them to another level. We can't afford as a family, JSU family, to get comfortable and relax. Because just remember, wasn't long ago before Prime, we was in a bad way. We worked our way out collectively. People have invested, faithful, and we can continue to be vested in this movement and the collective to help keep these players and also help sign some players. We can stay at the level that we at and even get higher. Ken mentioned something earlier that we're doing something different. We have to embrace our differences. We have to get away from just settling and, well, we like everybody else. No, we're not. Embrace who you are, invest in who you are, and let's take it all the way as far as we can go with it.
Well said, bro. TD?
Everything been said, man. I mean, just looking forward to seeing everybody. Hey, come out on Saturday. Support the Tigers. Come see what you got. Come look at your national champion as they gear up to repeat for another year. And root the coaches in the players on. I mean, I know it's raining. I hadn't even looked at it because here's the thing. One thing I know about humans, about people, we do what we want a lot. And so my whole thing of it is I hadn't looked at the forecast because if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go.
I'm going with it. I gotta put a hoodie or a poncho on. If they out there, I'm gonna be there.
Right now, I mean, I'm not, sure for sitting in a monsoon or anything like that, but if it's not too bad, then definitely show up, man. Look forward to seeing y'all. And as usual, shout us out, man. We love speaking to you. We love seeing you. We love the support.
Hey, y'all come on out there to that 5K, man. We going, man. Saturday morning, Doug. We out there, baby. Hold on, let me let you jump on it. We out there.
Hey, I tell you what, you two guys, whoever run every step of the 5K, I got a monetary gift for you.
Well, I would tell you right now, that's money that I will not be getting because I will not be running the entire 5K.
It's a walk.
It's a walk too, man.
Well, okay, all right.
Hey, wait. Are you saying you got money if we finish it?
No, I said run it.
Shit, I ain't gonna win that.
Oh man, you
I ain't win that one, TD. I know I ain't there yet.
He know it too. That's why you said it.
Hey, TD, and I can power walk that thing and look like I'm running. I can do the movements.
I'm just gonna finish.
That's the go. Hey, listen, half the battle is just going out there. That's the first thing. I'm pulling up.
LaDon, you make sure you be on the side of the road with that Gatorade. You got people. That's real. They have stations. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get water and Gatorade and stuff.
Hey, look, man, I'm out there, man. I'm out there, man. I'm telling you, I'm out there. I'm gonna be in the best shape of my life when the football season rolls around this fall. I'm telling you now. Turn it around. Well, family, hey man, this is great. Doug, good to see you in the fold, man. Good to pull up every now and again. Tomorrow, Top Golf at 6 p.m. for those who got made reservations and plans to come. And then Friday, Food Truck Friday. We got the donor reception after that for those who was invited. And then Saturday, we got everything we just talked about, man. He said KT Dub making them super safe bets. Yeah, I know, right? You gonna make it to what y'all run it. I'm gonna pay you, dog. I'm gonna shit. I want to live there. I want to be around here, living and breathing to be able to spend it. I've been there talking about Ken. Ken, big ass, done fell out there, man. He done fell out, man. They had to go get him, haul him to the hospital. Now, dog, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna work within my limitations. Now the goal, TD and KT Dub, is to get to the point where I can run that thing. I'm gonna get there. I make you a bet. If Lord's willing to say the same, and we still here to talk about it. Next year, I'm gonna run that thing.
I'm not even tell you that. I'll be there, but I'm not running.
I am. That's a goal. I'm gonna get back to it. I gotta get back to it to jog that 5K. I'm gonna do it, man.
But I just put it to you like I was in a car wreck before, so it's something that hinders some stuff. So, but hey,
would you? No. I'm respect that.
Right.
I'm just saying. But I'm striving for that. That's what I'm working towards. So it's an achievable goal. So listen, y'all. If you see anything on the channel on Friday, it'll probably be pre-recorded. We won't be live. We'll be back live on Monday to talk all about the weekend. And then, again, we got the NIL Summit coming up on Tuesday and some other things on Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. So appreciate everybody tonight. Dub, good seeing you, brother, on this side. I see you all the damn time. But appreciate you for coming up, man. Everybody, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Hey, listen, get signed up, man. Click that link. Click the link. And get signed up, man. We need tell a friend. Go recruit 5 other people to join the collective, and let's continue to grow these numbers so we can continue to do more and more. But we appreciate y'all, man. As always, y'all know what it is, man. D.I. love.
Tigers.
Go Tigers, baby. Peace out, everybody.
Tiger fans, get ready to kick off Blue and White Week with Athletics Giving Tuesday.
As loyal supporters of Jackson State Athletics, Giving Tuesday is your time to win with us.
You can donate $40 a month to our JSU by 40 campaign.
AD has approved KC-1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after the day, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.